try the mics.
Speak to me, baby. Can you hear me all right?
Yes,
good to go. Thumbs up. Here we are. All right. Let us know when we're live here, Daniel.
Welcome everybody to our semi-final coverage here from the
Beautiful weather.
We were putting on SPF about 20 minutes ago, and then saw the cloud roll in, and it's an absolute torrential rain here. Hopefully it blows its way through.
So we'd like to welcome you, the viewer. We'd like to welcome Team Israel. We'd like to welcome Team Ireland. Welcome Mother Nature. Welcome to our viewers at home. This is Eurolax 6's Women's European Qualifier. Semi-final number 1. The winner will qualify directly for the World Games in Chengdu, China this August. I'm Brian Weber, joined by Anna Pedersen. Anna, I was speaking to both coaches down below. Both teams have actually a similar strategy. They do believe the other team is maybe a little slow getting back in transition. Both teams looking to push the pace here. Israel was able to add Ali Kerwin a little bit late in the week, but on the flip side of that, 2 ejected Irish players got a little bit of a rest. They had a really very early ejection of Maria Durkin. She got, I would say, 3/4 of a game's rest, as well as a later ejection of Aisling Borden in the 3rd quarter. So maybe a little bit of fresh legs on the Irish roster as well, plus a few extra runners compared to the relatively short bench of Israel.
Yeah, I think we've seen both teams go up and down in terms of endurance throughout this tournament, but more than enough skill on both sides, with stick skills, with game IQ to supplement that. So it's really going to see how they adjust their strategies coming into this game. Rain already easing up a little bit here.
In all forms of lacrosse, your number 1 player is your goaltender. Coming in today with I would say, a potentially tournament-winning performance. Haley Crosson looking absolutely rock solid in this goaltending position. On the flip side, you will see Eden Chimovic starting for Israel. Certainly a little bit of Ireland bringing only 1 goaltender, Israel having 2, and the homegrown product of Liel, I'm always rough with the last names here, but Aseag, as a second goaltender. And those goaltenders have played roughly 50-50. And both goaltenders not struggling, but certainly not having the dominant performance that Crosson has had.
Exactly, and I think we'll see them adjust throughout this game.
Weather will be a factor. Weather's always a factor, but fortunately both teams always play in the same weather. These fields holding up quite nicely, not in action until yesterday's quarterfinal action.
And I will give an update to our extended streaming options that we do have from Field 1 and Field 2. It was planned to have the women's games continue on those fields today. We had not just this weather system this morning, but 2 overnight. We've decided to move all those women's games over to Field 4, which is artificial turf, to ensure that those games are fulfilled regardless of any deterioration we see throughout the day. So on those Field 1 and Field 2 streams, you will see our Eurolax 6's Men's Cup for as long as those fields hold out.
I did see some beautiful photographs of like some standing water ankle deep. And do you remember as a kid when this would happen, and just after the game you take a whole dive in the puddle?
Oh, we would bring, I played in Texas for a few years. You'd have extra garbage bags in the back seat to make room for your head and then do a slip and slide through the ditches.
There you go. So awaiting a little, I think there might be a little bit of a pause to see if the storm system passes through here. We'll give you a little bit of a break, but we'll be back for the opening draw of this first quarter after this.
Shot clocks aren't working.
Quick update here from us in the commentary booth. There is an issue with the shot clocks, so we will be taking a quick break here to ensure that we can get everything reset. May take a couple minutes. You can see they've gone dark now, and we'll come back to you when we have more news. Talk to you soon.
Hello and welcome back. We do have some functioning shot clocks here on field 1 for semifinal action. Both teams returning to the field. A little worse for wear, a little wet.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little chilly with this rain. Hopefully they'll
Tell you what,
get some fast runs off the beginning.
Once you get moving, once you get running, you're gonna be just fine. It looks like Vila Aseag will be the starting goaltender for Israel. Both goaltenders have alternated. No true starter, no true number 1, number 2. And of course, Heli Crossan will be the Ireland, the one and only.
Most teams bringing only one goalie, I'd say, to this tournament.
I would say the predominant tendency has been one.
Yeah.
I do know Netherlands has 2, Germany has 2, Israel has 2. That might be the end of my working knowledge of goaltenders, but that's all right.
A lot more flexibility in sixes, though. You can use a field player to dress up as the goalie and take that spot if you need a backup.
If there was an injury.
If there was an injury,
okay.
Yeah.
So we'll see Rachel Rosen taking the draw against Maria Durkin.
Much shorter distance to clear the ball here as well. If you are a field player stepping into that role.
Sure.
Eight minutes on the clock here as we get this first draw.
I like the energy from the sidelines.
Yeah.
Not something I'm typically impressed with or not impressed with. Not something I really pay attention to much at all. But both these teams trying to warm up their bodies, psych up their teams, and get ready for arguably the most important game of this EuroLac Sixes Cup.
That's going to be
not a super high draw.
Not a super high draw, but over the heads of both players, so we'll progress here.
Keep an eye on Rosenzweig here. Certainly, I would say the most talented ball handler of this Irish team, of a very talented team. Egan, one of the captains and leaders of this program, came back after a hiatus to join the box team. Rosenzweig underneath. Save Aseag. Kerwin has the loose ball. And Israel will successfully hold off Ireland with a save off of the shins of Aseag. Cycling up ahead for...
A lot of nice movement here from the Israeli offense. You can see them spreading out this defense. Ireland wants to press out and take out these passing lanes.
Shot into the stick there. Nice first to take for Rachel Rosen. Both goaltenders starting this opening frame with saves, back to back. 2 minutes already passed here, which is a quarter of a quarter. We're an eighth of the way through this game. Lightning fast lacrosse.
Yeah, and they're going to have to remember that this goalie is left-handed here on Ireland.
It's true. Right-handed goalies, left-handed goalies. Often the left-handed goalie messing with the shooter, not intentionally. Oh, wow, good defensive pressure there.
Nice little flick.
Rosen. Egan, feet in front. I do believe Israel stepped in the crease. That will not matter. Shot clock went off, but there was no whistle following the shot clock, so that will not be assessed a delay of game against Ireland. Rosen, patiently, waiting for Kerwin. Has some space. Kerwin, swimming through. Kaufman.
Catherine DeCourt there trying to get player-on-player defense there.
Pressure
First
there
appearance here.
Noni Anderson, one of the longest serving players of this Ireland national team.
Really making a difference on every end of the field here in this tournament. Great interference there from, not interference, stick in the air by Catherine DeCourt.
You saw Kerwin. Oh, that's going to be a delay of game there. That's the delay of game we were just speaking about.
Exactly.
You do have to provide 3 meters, if I'm not mistaken.
3 meters, and the whistle can start before those 3 meters are achieved there from the fouling player, but you have to allow that player with the ball to then reach that 3 meter mark before you then
Not that I
approach.
know what meters are, but oh wow, and Rachel Rosen does not want to sit down as that
oh, very wet chair.
I'm not sure if the officials are going to make a she has one knee there and her teammate coming over and handing her a cloth, but technically that clock is not supposed to run unless you're sitting. I hope we're having
Abby Stoller there with the assist on the
I hope we're having
on the towel.
Some human forgiveness for the conditions here. And out comes the sun.
Nice ball movement here. Not able to finish. You can see we saw that a bit yesterday, making that feed into traffic.
Shot wide. No touch there. Asag was tracking that ball nicely, but a good shot attempt from Abigail Nolan. Rosen all the way ahead. We'll have a shot attempt here. Crosson up to the task.
Nice job by the Irish defense there, able to take her just a little bit offline, delay that pass, or delay that shot attempt so the goalie could get settled.
Feeds low. That pass will be picked off.
Beautiful.
Stoller does not have much of a transition opportunity here. Maybe a wise timeout from, just seeing how that play was going to develop. That's a wise timeout from the Israeli coaching staff. Head coach, I'm not actually sure which coach is head coach, so I'm not going to say head coach.
Ian Kaddish.
I was speaking, so Kaddish and I were speaking that coaches cannot score goals, but I did say, if you do call a timeout and a goal is scored, I do credit coaches with timeout goals. So we'll see if Israel can notch the first goal of this semifinal matchup after this timeout.
Yep. He's joined by Kate Goldstein, I believe her name is, joining us from Georgetown University in the United States.
Fortunate enough to have dinner with them last night, and we just kind of talked just through what they thought of this game. And I think these are actually very similar rosters. I do believe the top Irish players and the top Israeli players are a similar level. And I think we had an agreement that I think Ireland just has more of players at that level than maybe Israel does. I think this is knotted, well, it's still zeros, right? We're still not, but an even game so far. We'll see what that looks like when both teams kind of have some tired legs and they go to the depth of their bench.
And get used to this field.
Exactly. Field conditions potentially trying out, but don't hold your breath. Kaufman cycles it back behind for Rosen. Up for Kerwin. Solid defensive pressure from Rosenzweig. And the first goal of the game will go to the veteran, Allie Kerwin, the 31-year-old, making her return to the program.
Getting that goal in off stick for the goalie, top left-hand corner.
An upstate New York product.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Let's go.
I'm also excited. I'm fired up. I think that's
The official has said stop all clocks. I don't know if we have a shot clock problem again, but that did take away a scoring opportunity from Aisling Boyd. Whether it was a correct whistle or not, I'm not sure what the context was here, but we're just reset that shot clock to 23 seconds. You know what? We're not going to get this one. It's all right.
A little bit of rain coming through here.
So
17, Aisling Boyd will start with the ball here. Made
we
her
do,
debut.
We do need to go back a play. Actually, that was a coaching timeout goal for Israel.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Mr. Kaddish. You're on the scoreboard.
Aisling made her debut with Team Ireland in the Women's Box Championships last summer in Utica. First appearance in sixes. As they get organized here, get some communication going before this whistle comes.
I wonder if the rain is affecting those clocks. Electronics and rain, historically not friends. The single-side official is returning to his post. However, the trail does still have her hand raised in the air. I'm wondering if there's some sort of communication error between the table staff and those clocks. We do hope everyone's buttons are working correctly.
A lot of cables covered in plastic bags and tape today. Ensure that the rain doesn't interfere, but
Funny enough, this is my third year Lax Sixes of 4. This is the fourth hosting of this event. I missed last year. I'm not sure of the occasion, but we did have rain all 3 of the years I was here. I'm not sure if last year was a wash or if it was actually probably beautiful skies. If I'm not here, what better weather tends to come out.
we're on the coast, lots of wind, lots of weather moving through.
The Algarve is a beautiful place. I went for a nice little jog on the beach this morning. Big waves, but quite beautiful scenery.
Nice defensive pickup there by Rachel Rosenberg off the crease.
There's a hand in the air. Aisling Boyd was fouled. I do believe we're going to see Rachel Rosen head to the bench. Interference is the call. Certainly the more minor of those calls. You know, it did look like a stick maybe got Aisley Boyd a little high, but you can rack up as many green cards as you so choose. This is the second such green card for Rachel Rosen. Ireland obviously not able to connect on their first 30-second power play. We'll see if they can convert on the second.
They're going to need to have, I think, a little bit more dynamic movement here in the center of the attacking area. Israel really ready to collapse on those feeds in front of goal.
I'm not seeing the ball in the stick of Rosenzweig very much. I mean, you're talking about certainly one of the top potential players at this event, and she did not touch the ball once on that. Oh, there's an interesting play. A triple team.
Nice.
Numerically advanced.
Nice recovery there.
What a play, hustle play there from Brooke Frischman. Absolutely fantastic hustle effort there, tracking down Abigail Nolan and picking her pocket. Israel will be able to return to 5-on-5 lacrosse as Kerwin jogs up over the center line. Watched by Orla Howlett. Howlett playing a physical, fast game. Rosen has a feed in front. Kerwin, her second of the game.
Really have to have accurate passes there when you're going through the goalie, through a pair of offense and defense to get to that feed. Really nice finish there.
Your score will improve to Allie Kerwin 2, Ireland 0. As we approach 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. The hand does go up.
Good call there from the officials. Waiting to see if Israel is able to capitalize on this advantage.
Rosen didn't see the single side official. She was looking at the official behind her saying, hey, where's the call? The hands up on the far side. So Israel will head, assuming this is not a minor penalty and assuming there's no goal, Israel will head to the power play. 5 to shoot. Shot, goal for Rosen. And there's the scenario I was talking about. So we will stay 5-on-5. No harm, no foul. Howlett. Howlett, maybe her first or second touch of the game with that ball in her stick. Certainly someone who's going to need to have a good day if they're able to recover for this 3-0 deficit. Anderson.
There we go. We got a little bit more movement here off ball. I think we saw Ireland struggle to create the room necessary to get those one-on-ones yesterday. Nice little improvement there. Wonderful finish there from number 2, Orla Howlett.
I would like to thank Orla Howlett. Players who have different colored shoes. Obviously, we could see the orange undershirt of Kerwin with the ball here. Players who make it easy to identify them. Much easier for the commentating crew. Cycling behind is Kaufman. Up ahead for Frischman. Frischman. Not a whole lot of muscle on that one, but that's off the goaltending stick of Crossan. I feel like I just have to pronounce it like a French pastry. That's croissant.
I have not had the chance to check with her on pronunciation.
I mean, it looks pretty simply spelled, right? You don't really pronounce the T in croissant anyway, do you?
No, but you never know. You may have a traditional Irish pronunciation here.
Sprinting is Frischman. Howlett cashes 2 straight, and we have a 1-goal game once again.
Let's fucking go!
2 straight goals for Orla Howlett. I did say that she's going to need to have a big game. I'm wondering how loud I said that. You might have heard me and said, oh, you know what? Here I come.
And I think you can see, especially up top here, these Irish defenders, really great communication, especially on these switches here, picking up the player, understanding where the drive's coming from.
Did you see how long Haley Crossan was waiting for that ball?
Exactly.
Look, that's just great goaltending. Playing a high crease. Rosenzweig.
Oh, wonderful feed here.
Down. Standing tall as Asayag. What a save. Robbing the last second opportunity from Aisley Boyd. A great first quarter here. 3-2 in favor of Israel after the opening frame. I'm Brad Weber, joined by Anna Pedersen. We will be back for second quarter action after this.
Rudi? Hast du noch meine Flasche?
noch nie. Because I asked Chuck, we read it out. Chuck asked about this. Why is it?
Welcome back to a 1-goal game here, everyone. Ireland in the lead here.
Israel in the lead here.
Israel in the lead.
They both start with I.
We're starting a little off kilter
don't
today.
Say we're starting a little off kilter. I'm doing a fantastic job. We're joined by Anna Pedersen. Once again, reminding everyone of the stakes. This is the first of 2 semifinals taking place today. The winner will directly qualify to the World Games in Chengdu, China this coming August. Rosenzweig can't handle that one. A little bit of a...
Lucky to have a little bit of a field here to slow that ball down.
Shot clock not functioning again. Maybe a benefit for Ireland. That was not a scoring chance. Boyd certainly had a scoring chance taken away by this faulty electronic situation. But I think this one actually is going to work out in the favor of Ireland because that was a little bit of a broken play. Coaching staff
definitely not happy.
Like you walk around at the DMV, not too happy to be here, but here we are. Ball will go from the stick of Rosenzweig into the cross of Noni Anderson. Anderson, a left-handed player. Rosenzweig will take her place on the right-handed player's side of the field. Shot clock.
Trying to tally down here. Experiencing some issues.
At what point do you think they just go to the tables and say, hey, you know what, we're going to do a non-visible shot clock and we'll let everybody know at 10 and the officials will count down from 10?
I'm not sure, to be honest. I know they had an issue on one of the men's fields yesterday as well.
It is unfortunate when we do rely so much on technology. But
I don't think we had problems the first 2 days. We still had a little bit of weather, but mostly sunshine. I think it was when these downpours started coming in. And, I mean, it was really visible on film how immediate and strong that rain was. There was standing water all over the city.
You can see the creases of these goaltenders where the goaltenders are moving back and forth, taking the brunt of the abuse, but obviously out there's 2 meters. Again, I don't know what a meter is, but the immediate section out in front of these creases taking the brunt of the abuse as well.
And the coach's walk, or in the substitution area. I think that's the first lines we actually needed to redraw for out the bench areas.
As coaches, we've accused players of killing grass when they're standing still and not moving their feet. So
here we go, counting down to unfortunately, we almost got it.
I would assume this clock will be set at somewhere in the 25 to 23 second range.
They're trying.
Let's hope this is the final pause in action.
I think what we can expect is maybe if they think it needs extended attention, we see a longer halftime than what was planned.
We do have a wonderful crew here, both operations on the field as well as our video guys. We'd like to give a quick shout out to Play It.
But I think soon we may see some interference by the officiating team.
Some excitement coming here from the benches. Not sure the rationale here. We are quite a ways up in the commentary booth, the bleachers.
I think we'll maybe silence our mics for
sure. We'll give you a quick break from our voices.
Come back when the action resumes.
So the ball is returned to the stick of Noni Anderson, and I believe the situation was as simple as unplugging and plugging back in. And right off the bat, Rosenzweig, the original ball killer at the time of that technical timeout, scores her first goal of the game.
They're going to be happy to have that result here.
Yeah, right? A free timeout, a little bit of a rest, but ends up in a goal. After what, there was an errant pass and was a little bit of a broken play, so let's settle it down and score a goal. So maybe Israel did have a timeout for a goal. Maybe Ireland can count that as a timeout for a goal.
Plenty of time to communicate from both sides.
Circling behind the net.
See
Sharp.
this.
Kerwin.
Setting up for that crease roll. A little bit of interference there.
I would say Kerwin probably not happy with how she got to the ground, but no call from the officials. Not really much contact. She was open, but she was more or less standing still. So a little easy to slide to. Good defense here from Rosenberg.
A little stationary here off ball from Ireland. You can see they're making it too easy, I think, for this Israeli team to keep their eye on the ball.
Nice pick from Aseag into the stick of Frischman. Will clear. Has a ball up ahead. Swing in front. The hand goes up. Maybe needs to pull that one a little early as Abby Stoller, but we will see at least a major assessed here.
It's a yellow going up.
So that'll be a 1-minute foul assessed to Ireland. Having a seat in her
for Maggie
lovely
Egan.
wet chair is Maggie Egan, captain of this team. Co-captain, along with
I think
Noni Anderson.
teams have come in with 1, 2, 3 captains, and you just have to choose one captain per game. Only one captain on the field for these games, also the speaking captain. I think for the official side, it creates a lot of clarity. There's only going to be one person speaking to you during a game.
I don't believe Israel scored on their last power play. Back door. That'll be an errant pass. That soft ground, allowing Kerwin time for the ball. However, 8 seconds to shoot here. Getting past the defender. Kerwin into the stick of Crossan.
That's her
Simple
strong
save for
side.
Crossan. Yep, that's a left-handed goalie for you.
Great job here here by the Ireland defense as well. We saw a lot of teams teased into that walling call with that defensive slide low along the crease, and Ireland did a great job to hold themselves out of that and just have the confidence that that top defensive player was going to slow down that drive.
5 to shoot. Ball in the stick of Howlett. Shot save. Asag had a bit of pace on that shot from Howlett. Kerwin. We'll see pressure from Maggie Egan fresh off her foul. Rosen circling that like a shark circling a boat. Looking for an opportunity here. Good defense from Anderson. Anderson broke a stick yesterday, playing defense just the same way as
Oh, wow, what a wonderful knockdown there.
from Anderson again. Ball still loose. No, unable to get a shot out of that is Israel.
Oh, wow.
Quick sub opportunity, but 1 second from perfect.
Rolls out of bounds there from Aisling Boyd.
1 second from perfect. You see that they're trying for that, because if I can come out of the left corner of that box and you come out of the right, we can gain 10
10
yards.
meters.
So, meters. Big heavy pressure here from Boyd. Kerwin getting through it. Fantastic defense from Boyd. And a matching effort from Maggie Egan.
Causing that errant pass there as the shot clock expires.
That might have been just a dump, just to say, hey,
Yeah.
you know what, let's dump in the corner and let's get our girls back on defense, play 5-on-5.
Hallo Kamera, hallo Stream.
2 of Ireland's
Geht's
3
euch?
goals have been broken situations for Howlett. Let's say, hey, let's try to avoid that. Wow.
That's why you got to
fantastic
practice
individual effort.
wrist strength in this game, ladies and gentlemen.
3-on-2 Oh,
Timeout white
interesting
here.
timeout. They had a 3-on-2 opportunity brewing.
And we have a tied game. Didn't even cross my mind to check.
Well, when it does cross your mind to check, we do have a 3-3 tied score here. Israel empty this frame. Ireland scoring the only goal of the quarter. We're just past the halfway mark of the second quarter. 3:35 on your clock. Not sure if you have a visible game clock at home, but we'll try to give you some updates here. 3:35 remaining in the first half. A quick 30-second timeout. Not really a whole lot of time to correct major issues, but say, hey, look, let's set this up. Bingo, bango, bango, go. Commentary booth, I can tell you this feels a lot longer than 30 seconds. I would love to see a little more live action return back to the field right now, so I have something to talk about. Maybe the story of this game so far is Liel Aseag walking back to her crease now. Certainly up to the task today. I would say Ireland is out shooting Israel. But matching that effort on the other end has been Haley Crosson.
Strong performance by both goalies.
Yeah, there's been 6 goals in the game. There's certainly been 15 saves between the two goaltenders.
You can follow along at Point Bench for all those live stats.
We love Point Bench. Oh no.
They're asking to reset the shot clock here.
I'm so nervous now. Every time I see the trail official come over to the bench, I'm like, oh no.
You can be sure that they have the bench staff watching that like a hawk.
We have fantastic bench staff here. We have fantastic statisticians. I know Robert Stuck is helping out. Just a fantastic crew of people who can make a game happen. There's probably more people making this game happen than there is on one individual roster of players. So we do thank everyone who.
Beautiful feed there.
Nice twisting goal for Ilana Kaufman. You see how she reached to the stick side of Crosson, then twisted it back to the off-stick side. Had a little help to the floor there for Rosen. But a proper forecheck for Ireland, returning to the offensive possession. Rosenzweig. Over into the stick of Kendra Harris. Harris has her ball taken away. Off to the races. However, a foul preceded that loose ball, and we will not see Israel go on the breakaway. So Israel retaking that 1-goal lead, scoring their first goal of the quarter. 4-3 your current score with 2:41 remaining in the half.
That's going to be number 7, Brooke Frischman. Oh.
We're in the second quarter here. First half action still. Power play opportunity for Ireland. Big shot. Off the mark. I want to see another foul, it looks like. Can we see walling?
There we go.
Walling will
Our
be
first
assessed.
walling of the game here.
Looks like Rosenberg will head to the chair. The plastic chair, not the electric chair. So 2 players down. Certainly cannot be a long foul remaining the clock for Frischman. Harris finds the open player. Try tucking it. A nice save on Maggie Egan. Liel Asiag up to the task, getting down low for that one.
I think it's really important for Ireland to capitalize on this here. I think in the past 2 drives, they're
save by
they're
Asiag.
going in on double teams and things like this. They're not taking the strongest path to goal.
Certainly not up to either of those opportunities. Not the opportunity you want in a power play. Veteran.
Strong one-on-one defense here from Aisling Boyd.
Swimming out of a double team was Kerwin. Try forcing it into the stick of Rosen.
Kendra Harris there, ready to prevent that
Garbage
shot.
goal. Nothing for Kerwin. She's shaking her head in disbelief.
I think we used the word grit yesterday to describe both our teams in our quarterfinal
grit.
matches, and I'm seeing it again from both sides here.
A 1-1 frame so far. would you call this a heavy drizzle, or is this a gentle shower?
We got nothing right now.
We do still have rain falling, but in comparison, this is nothing.
Yeah.
Well,
Sprinkle.
Asiag up to the task once again. 1 minute to play here in your second quarter. Oh, the hand is up.
You can see I don't think
Hammered.
Israel had an eye on that defensive player.
Coffin was hammered by 2 Ireland defenders in that situation. Noni Anderson denying Stoller the opportunity to run through the crease. Almost needs to avoid a.
I think they're going to wait for the shot clock to expire to get that foul.
Two officials do have a hand up. I'm wondering if this is a 2-person. We'll wait for the call from the official.
Green card for Maggie Egan. Oh no, she might just be
Someone will need to sit.
She will be taking a seat.
Kerwin will start with the ball. Kerwin ahead for Frischman. Frischman will survey the field and captain this feet in front. Knocked down by a stick of, I think that was Marion Durkin.
Nice adjustment there by the defense. You can see
Kerwin
crimping
has
in a little bit more there
shot
on their
clock here.
defense.
In front, big check. Fantastic defensive play by Lucy Poulin. And that one cannot find home. A fortunate bounce off the shot clock, and Crusson will bounce that one ahead for Anderson.
You can see the rain's back, and they're going to go for it.
Oh, no. Hold on.
I think we're going to see an expulsion here.
But did she move in front of the shot?
Actually, and if it came off of a bounce, that will not count as a dangerous
the officials are getting together now.
Propel.
We're going to stay with you through the half.
See if we can get a replay here. It was off.
We're going to.
Was it off the ground?
We're going to.
Can we see one more replay of that to our tech team?
Official point.
Camera unfortunately not able to take that, but we're going to go into halftime here regardless.
Tell you what, we're going to give you a break for halftime. I'm going to take a personal trip down to the table, because if this is Noni Anderson out of the game, that could be a potentially seismic shift in this game. You do see both coaches. Speaking of the referees, well, you don't see it because it's behind the tent. So I'm going to go ahead and
let's see if we get maybe a little bit more. No, unfortunately, the camera I think panned away at the exact moment. So we'll be off mic until we join you after halftime.
Way nicer weather to probably be there. Should be playing wrong.
will stream. Willkommen in der Pause. Trying out for Euros, Mate? Sorry? They're trying out for box Euros? Yeah. You mean Prague? Next year. The European Championship in Poland. Field. You know the Czech women who have a box team? They're trying to make something, but I'm not sure. I don't know. No, I'm just curious. I don't think there is like a lot of girls that are interested in I guess when it's in Prague, they will. Should be easy enough to manage.
Okay, so thank you for joining us back for the start of the second half here. I did have a chance to go down and speak with the officials during the halftime break. Potentially seismic, game-altering call. Noni Anderson in the dying seconds and potentially after the whistle. That's certainly a factor in the official's explanation. A red card foul has been assessed to Noni Anderson. That shot that she took in the dying second, trying to get a last-second shot, buzzer beater, right? Hit a Israeli defender in the belly, certainly above the knee. And so this is an ejection foul. I don't see the value in that shot necessarily if it's 3-2-1 compared to the ramifications if I am to hit a player.
Very high-risk decision to make, but you can understand why she was trying to get that final shot in.
And the first goal on this expulsion measure is scored by Israel. They'll take a lead of 5-3 in the immediate seconds. A nice, simple goal from Ilana Kaufman. I'm not calling it a easy goal, but certainly made it look like she's done this a couple 100,000 times. Taking a little time out of the clock is Maggie Egan behind the goal.
Israel will be on a power play here for 2 minutes.
Watched by the goal scorer Kaufman. Ball ahead for Catherine DeCourt. That pass will roll harmlessly off the end line. And Rosen will head back to pick a fresh one up off the line. So Noni Anderson, maybe not the top scorer for Ireland, but between the lines, that is their workhorse. This is certainly going to be a hill they're going to have to climb. Shot low. Israel stuffed by Croissant. Croissant comes throwing it to the box, not throwing up in the box. Big ball ahead here.
Just not able to secure that ball in the stick for number 9, Marie Durkin.
But a fantastic look from Gabby Rosenzweig. A save there from...
And Israel is able to keep it inbounds with a little flick to safe area there. Brought down the field here by Rachel Rosenberg.
Sorry, I was looking down at the clock here. I thought, another trying to double up on her power play goals is Ilana Kaufman. But here we come the other way. A breakaway goal.
No, we're getting a no-goal call here from the officials.
Goal's good. I think we're going to see a
good.
major called after the fact. This is make it, take it for Ireland.
Let's see if we can get a replay here on the screen.
So Ireland will have the ball. So the goal will stand. A major foul assessed in the act of that shot. You hate to see that effort of Brooke Frischman punished. However, had she just done nothing,
and now this will be a proper power play for Ireland as they retain 5 players on the field following that red card.
So potentially a swing here, right? Not only you get the goal and the ball back and a power play. Rosenzweig handles that tough pass, and Howlett cashes her hat trick goal.
Smart ball movement there by Team Ireland. Looked very calm, looked very collected.
Perfect pass from Rosenzweig, but just a simple finish from Howlett. But I think all credit to the fast hands of Rosenzweig, handling that initial errant pass. And can they cash a power play goal? Kerwin swimming. She'll have a hand up. Could be two hands
smart
up
call
on
from
that
the
one.
official there.
I think she took that one in the nose. Somewhere in the face-ish area. We could see a major.
Waiting for the shot clock to expire here.
Wisely, as every second off that whistle will allow for Frischman to maybe re-enter the game.
That'll be a yellow card on number 19, I believe.
We're seeing
Claire Sheehan.
We're going to see some 4-on-4 lacrosse for an untold amount of time, as we do have 5:16 remaining in this.
My mistake. That'll be on
third
number
quarter.
11, Kendra Harris, taking a seat here on the sideline.
So the make it, take it goal is a 2-goal swing, 5-5 your score with 5:16 remaining in the third quarter. Exciting action here. You feel a little bad for Frischman here. She really ran her heart out to track down that breakaway player. She would have been better off doing nothing.
Yeah. Rachel Rosenberg here with the ball for Team Israel.
I think she's going to. We don't know the penalty clock. However, I do believe she's going to hold this one. Frischman's penalty is now released. Out of the box comes Kaufman. Kaufman, the most recent goal scorer for Israel, and now we'll see Israeli power play. A big knockdown for Lucy Poulin. Gathered by Kerwin. That one off the stick of Crossan. Crossan again up to the task. And now Lucy Poulin will
quick little roll out there to her
have
defense.
a run, yeah. Exciting action here. Israel was down one as well as the expulsion foul.
Too easy to read that for Team Israel. Great pickup there by number 18, Alana Kaufman.
But could see a 10 count coming here soon. Big ball ahead for Kerwin, avoids the call. And Kerwin all in, all alone. Could be a 2-on-1. Dip dunk goal! Beautiful goal from Abby Stoller. Regaining the lead as Israel head 6-5.
Kersan did a great job of reading that goal. Great
Rose is
fake,
like underneath,
high-low, high.
one-on-one. She says, anything you can do, I can do better. Gabby Rosenzweig, beautiful 1-versus-1 take there. Gets underneath and cashes that one home. Ties this one at 6.
I expect we may see a timeout here soon. We got a 6-6 tie with just about halfway through the quarter here.
You have, it's almost not an unwritten rule, but both teams, the coaching staff seem to take timeouts just around that 4-minute mark. However, in a knotted game like this, maybe I'm holding my cards till that fourth quarter.
Exactly. Good idea. Good context there.
Kerwin. Fantastic defense there, but Kerwin able to get past, and again, another goal for Israel. 7-6. Ireland climbing that hill, knotting this one a couple times in this game, but unable to find a lead. Kerwin and Rosenberg will play a 2-on-1 here. Ball ahead. A little tall for Rosenberg. Cross-on comes out and makes a save outside her crease. But then she runs back inside her crease.
And we're going to have a little conference here from the officials, but I think they're right to have a whistle here.
Cross-on came out to make a check on the stick of Rosenberg, then made a save outside her crease. The officials deemed that she went back inside her crease with that ball. I'm not sure what the foul assessed could be, but I do believe they got the initial call right. This ball should be in the stick of Israel. Drama. Dramatic. Yep, so we talked through it, got it right. Ball will stay with Israel. Kaufman will start the ball.
Nice little opportunity to catch their breaths there after that run.
Yeah, again, that was, the officials took the time to get the call right, and all the athletes benefit from a little breather. So it's not like it benefits one team or the other. Flip pass, Rosen trying to shake off the Irish defensive.
Great
Claire
job
Sheehan.
trying to, get that one-on-one with extra space for that drive.
Two officials agree to have the hand up here. Might just have a simple push on this one. Interference is the call. Aisling Boyd will have a seat. We'll hope those plastic chairs are dried out by now.
Team-on-team collision there, or just on the edge of the substitution box here. Not sure if that was on the camera.
Let's hope not. Kaufman feeding Frischman. Frischman cycles. Rosenberg has a shot. Bouncing it home is Rosenberg, taking a 2-goal lead on the power play.
Ireland has done a pretty good job in the past few plays of preventing this top left-handed side drive. Even on this last successful goal by Israel, they did have to weave their way through, a couple of defenders to get that shot on goal. They're having to look at the other side of the crease to get those goals successful past
shot, bouncing that one home. Lucy Poulin, fresh off the release of Maggie Egan's penalty. See Noni Anderson on the bench of Ireland. Has to watch the rest of this one after her expulsion. Go for the one-time goal as Frischman kind of fanned on that one.
Lucky save there by, lucky resolution to that play, I'll say, for Team Ireland,
Yeah.
because you could see they were not able to successfully manage that pick.
But you did see the big stick of Croissant coming crashing down out of the crease to pin that ball to the ground.
Exactly.
Saying, look, we're done here. No one's playing outside of my crease. Boyd has that one checked away. Will go over and back. Howlett does it. Stops playing. Brilliant play there.
Oh,
Haley Croissant standing tall, shuts the door. High to high will not fly for Haley Croissant.
Hard angle here. They're going to have to figure out what that next pass is for Ireland.
Oh, and
off the
I
stick,
thought we were
I
going to
think
see a
there.
2-goal swing here.
Oh, a little bit of an errant pass here from the goalie. And that's going to be Ireland ball.
Weather conditions certainly playing a factor in some sticks here, but I'll tell you what, I don't care what the weather is. Haley Croissant just stood her ground.
I think especially yesterday with the wind on top, you could see the power these goalies were using to offset that headwind.
Whistling that one wide, a quality attempt from Kendra Harris. Good one-on-one move, drops her hands down. I do believe it dropped the goaltender, Asaya, kind of low. Had that shot been on target, I do believe we would have a tie game. However,
4 seconds left here in this quarter. And a great knockdown here from Ireland to secure that possession.
so we did have a 1-goal game at the half. We would stay at a 1-goal game here after the third quarter. 8-7, Israel is leading Ireland. We'll be back with fourth quarter action of Eurolax Sixes after this.
06, 9.
All right, welcome back. Entering our fourth, potentially final frame. We have not seen overtime yet this week, but I'll say the O word. I'll jinx it. I'd love to see an overtime game in the semifinal. This semifinal, of course, a loaded matchup. directly following the result of this game, one team will be granted a place in the World Games in Chengdu, China this August. Both teams looking to punch their ticket.
I think it would be a return trip for either team. I think they've both participated. No, I don't think Ireland has participated in the most recent one. That spot taken by the Haudenosaunee.
Israel did. Ireland men backed out to allow the Haudenosaunee a spot. I'm not sure. Honestly, can't comment. No clue. That was a very busy summer. There was a Women's World Championship the week directly following. That was 2022 we're talking about?
Yep.
Yep, we had a men's European qualifier. Bouncing that one home, the equalizer in the first 30 seconds of the game. Nice goal there from Maggie Egan, I believe. Can't see her jersey number. No, that might have been Mariette Durkin. That was Mariette Durkin. She's been standing completely sideways since scoring that goal. I cannot get her jersey number. Israel with their first touch this quarter. Kerwin off the
target.
Mark. Had the right spot picked on a lefty goalie, right, who's obviously been proven herself quality up high. That was a low shot. And Ireland looking to take their first lead of the game here.
They're going to need to work hard here to create some movement. Israel's not going to
what
allow those
Rosenblatt
easy
wanted to
passes
happen
into the scoring area. Nice pickup there.
Kaufman avoiding that end line, hounded by Rosenzweig. You don't see Gabby Rosenzweig fumble many balls there. Has Kerwin down low. Kerwin surveys. What ball movement from Israel here. That one had to be a goal. Honestly, that many passes, you should score a goal.
You can see Ireland also not totally organized on watching that low player on goal line extended.
All that, our traffic cone defense, and Frischman puts Israel back ahead 9-8. Going for a run is Abigail Nolan. Patient Israeli defense, not pressing out too far. Kendra Harris. I think that one may have been tipped in front by an Israel defender.
Great job by Ireland there, creating space. They let that player have the space one-on-one. Everyone else below goal line.
Asiag was standing there waiting for that ball to enter her stick. I do believe that one may have been tipped by her own defender. Tragic if it's true. However, Kerwin will try to retake that lead. No call here as Kerwin is dumped to the turf.
Nice stop there.
That ball into the stick of Crosson.
I'm okay with that play. I think the goal.
Here comes Howlett.
I think the defense there had their feet set.
Howlett.
Oh.
All Swedish, no finish.
What are we going to see here? Kerwin on the deck, back towards the Irish goal the other way. I don't believe there's going to be any call.
We're still getting some attention here on the defensive zone of the field for Team Israel as well.
Officials together. I never saw a hand in the air on either play.
This player, I think, will have to come off the field. A coach has entered the field of play.
Kerwin certainly will be exiting the game. I'm not sure I saw any call on the disruption of Howlett's beautiful run on the breakaway. No call there.
Israel
so
will get
gather
possession
off the errant shot from Howlett. You saw the two athletes rolling to the ground there. Came up clean. No rough stuff. No, hey, what are you doing? This ball will be whistled back in on the Israeli end line.
5 minutes to go here in this final quarter.
Potentially final quarter.
Of regulation time.
Now it has to happen. We've said it twice. Rosen jogging over the center line.
Little self-balance error there from Ireland.
Kaufman down for Rosen. Big check there, no call.
You hear the ooh in the stadium there.
Great defense from Durkin again. And that ball thrown away. A nice pickup from Durkin. Fantastic shift defensively for Ireland.
4.5 here left on the
Rosenzweig
clock.
has not had a big day today. We'll look to go one-on-one.
Looking for a question mark here from Ireland. Not
one-
able to get it past the goalie's legs there.
However, getting that one off the leg of the goaltender. That ball will remain with Ireland. Abigail
That's
Nolan.
luck there.
Abigail Nolan thought the ball was not off the goaltender, so she thought that was going to roll out of bounds. Timeout Ireland as they, here we go. We would have an Ireland timeout, and if this is a goal that results in the first lead for Ireland of the game, that's a goal for the coaching staff.
Yeah, and I think Israel has 2 timeouts left in this half.
We did say something nice about the Israeli coaching staff. They had a timeout and a goal, so it's only fair if we're balanced, and Ireland has called a timeout. So all credit to the coaching staff. 4 minutes to go. We're almost exactly halfway. We're 4 minutes and 2 seconds to go in this fourth quarter. So maybe just a timeout to say, all right, get a drink, rest up. This is our game plan. A reminder, we have not seen Allie Kerwin return to the field yet. We'll see if she is healthy. She was the Israeli player taken to the ground there in that one of the most recent Israeli offenses.
We do see Kerwin on the field now.
Sorry?
Kerwin on the field.
Yep, Kerwin has entered the field.
Glad
This
to
will
see
be
her
yeah.
recover from that.
Always nice to see everyone walk away from the field who did start the game. So
nursing that oblique, if we call it from here.
Rosenzweig starts the ball on her stick. Back for Rosenzweig. That shot not on target. Briefly looking at the official, maybe asking for a bit of a tip there off the stick of an Israeli defender, but I didn't see that.
No, it looked like a bit of a high give and go there.
It was a beautiful give and go, but unable to get that one on cage. So we will not see a coaching timeout, timeout goal.
3.5 now left on the clock.
Back for Rosen. Rosen loves quarterbacking this offense from behind the net. Pass in front. Save off the stick of Crosson.
Back-to-back give and goes.
No, that one didn't touch anything. What am I seeing?
I think that was clear over the goal. I didn't see any.
I need some glasses today.
Any touch there.
Rosenzweig. Guarded by Rosen.
I want to see some different shapes
Shaking,
here.
passing behind. Egan. Egan gets top side. Back for Rosenzweig. Guarded by Rosen still. Up for Poulin. Poulin. Bouncing it for Durkin. Durkin gets over the top. Has the ball taken away. No call.
I don't know if they would have been able to get a shot off there with the shot clock about to expire.
The waning seconds of the shot clock. And you see a matching timeout by the Israeli coaching staff. 2:37. What time is it when it's 2:30, Anna?
Oh, I forgot.
It's time to call it dentist when 2:30. Again, fourth quarter action here. 2:37 remaining. I believe both teams do have one timeout remaining as we enter the waning seconds of this semifinal number 1 EuroLac 6's Women's European Qualifier. That was a mouthful.
It was.
Got through it.
Glad to see the shot clocks have
Dried out.
dried out a bit.
Players seem to have dried out as well. Beautiful sunny day. I don't want to jinx it, so I won't say it, but one team of our next semifinal has played in all the beautiful weather, and as soon as they left the field, pours.
So. We do have the wind blowing things a little bit this way, so we'll cross our fingers here at Field 1.
A gorgeous lighthouse in the background of this Montegordo facility. We're in Complexo Desportivo of Villarreal. I just read that off the back of a soccer bench. I think that's where
football. We're in Europe.
Yes, but if I say football, people aren't sure what I'm saying.
90% of the world is sure of what you're saying.
No. So I'm American, so I have to say I have to say soccer. If I say football, like, what are you talking about? Your football or our football? So I, not intentionally be wrong here. But
it's meters in football this weekend.
Meters in football. Meters in football. Shot save off the mask of Crosson. A foul will come against
I think that's a
Israel.
good call here from the officials to have that hand in the air. You can see
Catherine DeCourt going to sit for this one.
Israeli player lost her goggles there as well in that scuffle.
Kerwin trying to get past Howlett. Another
And
hand
I
will go
think
up. We're going to see a 5-on-3
We're
opportunity.
going to see a 5-on-3 here. And I'm surprised they haven't
I would just push this ball out
given
of
a
bounds.
whistle here. We have equipment on the field.
I would just put this ball out of bounds. I'm going to have more time to play my 5-on-3. I wouldn't even let the rest of the shot clock tick out. But hey, I'm up in the booth. I'm not playing.
Smart from them, though. I mean, the longer they expire that, the longer, they're trying to reduce the number of potential possessions that Ireland's going to have in the rest of this game.
Every goal could be the last. At least 9 goals aside for both teams.
I'll say, based on what we've seen so far in this tournament, this is the kind of situation where you wish you had Noni Anderson on the field.
Absolutely. A quality defensive player between the lines.
Stick in the air, knocking the ball down.
We can visualize a Noni Anderson knockdown and going for a run. Not even for the breakaway goal, but
no, just
getting
clearing
out
that ball
this.
out and setting up the play make for the next opportunity.
Will Israel play with all 5 players? Do you think they're going for a 4-on-3 opportunity? Frischman will join the play. Kerwin circling. Passed off.
Wow.
The ghost of Noni Anderson lives in Aisling Boyd. She's going to take it to the cooker. Boyd. Goal!
Oh, wow.
Boyd giving the first lead to Ireland in the game with 1:32 remaining in the quarter.
Israel's going to come back quickly here.
Wow. They don't get bigger than that.
And
Trying
it's
to mess.
stuffed.
And here comes Kaufman. Ball taken away. Howlett off to the races. Howlett has Boyd in transition.
Looking for that outlet pass.
Howlett
She
underneath.
doesn't.
Diving. Save. Aseag. Crease is your call.
1 minute left in this game.
What a save, Aseag. If Israel's going to capitalize and
then we
tie
have
this game back up,
timeout.
that will be a required save from Liel Aseag, stoning Orla Howlett in transition.
My goodness, what a it's been 1 minute.
What a goal from Aisling Boyd. We were talking literally about Noni Anderson, that defensive player being able to knock down that pass and go for a run. Wow. Fantastic action
Wonderful
here.
action here.
This is the first lead for Ireland in this game.
58 seconds on the clock.
It doesn't really help to lead in the first 10 seconds of the game, but I'll tell you what, in the last 58 seconds of the game, I'd much rather have the lead. Israel with the ball now, extinguishing their second timeout, second and final timeout.
We have 1 player still on the sideline here for Ireland. So they are 1 player down, but I assume that is going to expire
Must be quickly,
but she's...
I think it was 1:30 at the time of the first foul, so we actually might have a full 30 here. So I'd have to check my good friend's Point Bench for this. Point Bench, alive, up-to-date score statistics. The simplest, easiest to use score software. Both crowds getting up for this one, Ireland and Israel. Both families traveling in for this one. Lots of green and blue in the bleachers here today. Kerwin will begin this power play opportunity with the ball in her stick.
Catherine DeCourt still sitting down for for Ireland,
So that means the court must have been assessed a major. Rosen, down for Kaufman. Frischman, Kerwin. Great defense there. Aisling Boyd bouncing that one.
Off the elbow of...
No touch by the goaltender, Crossan. 43 seconds to play. I believe Ireland might have a timeout remaining. Look to see that one once they're able to cross the midline.
And it looks like their chairs...
Oh, that one will be...
Their chairs are empty. This is 5-on-5.
Here comes Rosen. Free play opportunity. Rosenberg.
Oh, my goodness.
There's a goal. Tie ball game. Rosenberg's shot was initially blocked by his stick and trickles across the goal line.
I was curious if that was the foot of a player.
Rosenberg guarded by Kaufman. Shakes. And can't get that one off. Here comes Frischman. 11-11 your score with 10 seconds to play. Up ahead is Rosenberg.
Oh, my
Haley
goodness.
Crossan, are you kidding me? And that will do it for regulation. Haley Crossan stoning Rachel Rosenberg at the buzzer. Wow.
Electric play here on the field.
Electric play from Haley Croissant. What a play. Great ball movement from Israel, but denying the game-winning goal was Haley Croissant. We are headed to
Overtime.
overtime.
I think our procedure here is a quick 2-minute break followed by a 4-minute period of overtime.
I do love it when we're right.
Each team is entitled to 1 timeout within each overtime period here.
We're going to give you and your heart.
We're going to take a little
quick
breather.
break here. Yeah, we'll be
Get
back.
back
I need
to
a
you.
water. All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to overtime. Semifinal number 1. Both teams, Israel and Ireland, knotted at 10. The next goal will punch a ticket directly to the World Games. The final score of this game will be 11-10. Who's putting it in? Anyone's guess?
Anyone's guess. I know you're big on predictions here, Brian, but I'm not going to give you one.
I predict that the final score will be 11-10.
I believe
We called overtime before that fourth quarter even started, and honestly, with the stakes being what they are, good. This is the game these players came all around the world from to participate, and this is the game they deserve. To participate in the World Games is quite a big honor for any of these young Sixes programs with LA aspirations. So, you know what?
We will start with the draw here. It's going to be golden goal. 4 minutes going to be on the clock.
Rosen, and I believe you're seeing Marriott Durkin in the draw. Anticipation here. I can't sit down.
We have a little bit of an overload here by Team Israel. You see 3 players on their defensive zone, defensive side, as opposed to 2 attackers.
Ball comes up. First possession will go to Israel. A nice loose ball there from Frischman. Kerwin
Taking their
no
time
rush.
here on this possession. Creating,
Rosenberg.
this has been successful for them in the past, creating a lot of space here
Feet in
from the
front.
1v1 drive.
Ball still loose. Kerwin kicks aside for Rosenberg. That pass.
They'll be able to
Harmless.
retain possession there.
Rosenberg. Look down for Kerwin. Kerwin.
In the stick of Ireland. Will they get to the ball first?
Shot clock has expired, so Ireland will get to play offense in this overtime period
And
as
we
well.
do have call there by the official.
Poland taken to the turf on that one. Harmless play. Everybody go playing for the ball. Poland thinks about changing. I think she'll stay on the floor.
3 minutes on the clock here for those watching at home.
Durkin.
Communicating here a little bit what their strategy is going to be.
Ball in the stick of Kendra Harris. Over for
Twinkle
Durkin.
toes there.
Durkin. In. Goal!
And that's goal! That's
Ireland!
game!
Ireland has punched their ticket to the World Games.
Oh, wait. We have a call here.
Nope, they're just singling.
Oh, no, that's end of the game. Excuse me. Not to take away the excitement.
Durkin calls ball game.
Congratulations to Team Ireland. That was a well-fought contest. Well-deserved place and invitation to the World Games.
All credit to both these teams. Israel fought their hearts out, led for the majority of this game, but ultimately Ireland snatches this one. We have to go back to the save.
I think it's a change of possession on that 5v3 possession.
Haley, yeah, exactly. Beautiful. The play of the game goes to Aisling Boyd, picking that one 5-on-3, going down, cashing the breakaway, and then Haley Croissant stoning the breakaway goal at the buzzer in the fourth quarter. all credit to both these teams. Ireland narrowly taking this one 11-10 over Israel and punching their ticket to the World Games. I'm Brian Wimmer, joined by Anna Pedersen. We're going to be back for a second. Sorry.
We're only going to be off for about 5 minutes here because of the delay with the shot clock setup and things like that. Our second game is scheduled for 12 p.m. local time between Germany and Czechia.
I think we're going to see both teams with the properly allotted warm-up time.
On-field game time,
Yep.
warm-up. There you go. Great,
So,
which is 20 minutes. So
my voice gets a break, your voice gets a break, you get a break
tuned.
from our voices, and we'll be back for second semi-final action after this.